stream here on episode 401 of the VIG Lounge as we kick off the regular season as the Penguins travel to NYC to take on the Rangers. And we are underway from the world's most famous arena. Brian Rust brings it in after the Penguins win the opening draw. Lost the puck though. Wotherspoon with a check along the wall. Carlson up to Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon decides to gain the red line and send the puck in. Collected along the wall, pass in front, denied by Shesterkin. Off the pad as Shesterkin feels his first shot of the game. And Archer Shilov's making his Penguins season debut. Looks to be the starter for the Penguins this year, at least in my season. Erik Karlsson, a drive, rebound for Rust, denied! And a flurry of action here in the preliminary stages of the first. I don't know how the Penguins only have 3 shots on goal. It feels like we should have more than that, but it is what it is. Here comes the Rangers. Adam Fox blocked off by Letang. Puck collected by another newcomer for the Penguins, Justin Brazeau. Up to Malkin. In what very well could be his last season as a Penguin. Scores! Oh, Anthony Mantha! Oh, Anthony Mantha! Another Penguins newcomer! Feeling fine with number 39 as the Penguins take a 1-0 lead. All generated by this giant second line. All men over 6'3". And they've got some size and some skill. As Anthony Mantha gets the Penguins' first goal of the season. Rangers look to try to get it back. Nice block by the combination of Ryan Shea and Chris Letang. Bumped along the wall by Mantha. He takes the puck and sends it in. Collected along the wall by Malkin. Pass to the side, and Mantha that close to potentially getting his second goal of the year and as many shots on goal. Nice defensive play once again by Letang. Connor Dewar dumps it in. It's back around the wall for Ryan Shea. Shea to the net, and he puts it wide. Tommy Novak. Out to our first look at Harrison Brunik touching the puck. Nothing for it though. Ryan Shea still out there. Absolutely levels Lafreniere. Now to Brunik. Up the right wing side to Rutger McGroarty. Hopefully having his first full season up as a Penguin. Definitely looked great last year toward the end. Battle for it. Novak comes away with it. Rebound! Couldn't get it to go. Nice play by Caleb Jones. Across to Brunik. Up the right wing side, now to Brian Rust. Rust looks to create some space for himself. Fires one! And a save made by Shesterkin. A little over 10 minutes gone here in the first. Penguins lead at 1-0. And they're chanting, "Let's go Rangers," to try to get their team back into it. As the Penguins have taken a 1-0 lead. Crosby, a shot off the pad of Shesterkin. If not for Igor, I swear this score would be a lot more lopsided. But that's why you get paid for the big bucks. Save made by Shilovs on his hardest shot of the night thus far. And by hardest, I mean most difficult. Carried in now by Sidney Crosby. Crosby sets things up in the right wing circle, shoots, rebound! Denied! Rakell got absolutely robbed, and the puck is jammed in! It's tricky to score a goal unless you are Rickard Rakell. It's tricky! Tricky Ricky. Penguins lead it 2-0. Well, the puck was loose. So Rakell decided to play a game of hack and whack, and the Penguins now have extended their lead. It's 2-0. And this is not the opening of the season. I don't think the Rangers had, or the opening to the season that the Rangers had envisioned, with Mike Sullivan coaching against his former team. Blake Lizotte is in, denied by Shesterkin, who came out to challenge on the breakaway. As we get a look at the Penguins' new fourth line. As Blake Lizotte had a great chance to get the lead increased to 3. Lizotte in with another chance, this time from range. He shoots, denied, and collected by Connor Dewar. Dewar with a shot and another save by Shesterkin with 3:51 remaining here in the first. Evgeny Malkin gets it out to Letang. Letang tries to dance his way through, and he nearly succeeded. Out now to another righty, Justin Brazeau. Brazeau with a shot turned away. Now to Shea. Cross to his D partner, Letang. Shot by Malkin just goes wide. I don't know if Shesterkin got a piece of that or not. Carried in now by Shea. Recollected now along the wall. Shea pops out in front, denied by Shesterkin. Malkin, one big rig to another, even though Brazeau doesn't have the ability. He got the shot away, and that was denied by Igor Shesterkin. Carried back in now by Malkin. Puck recollected by the Penguins. Carried back in now by Sidney Crosby. In the dying seconds of the first. Gets a shot away, and Shesterkin turned that away. 2-0 after 20 minutes for the Penguins. Great way to start the season here on opening night of the 25-26 NHL regular season schedule. Let's take a look at the stats after one period of play. The Penguins heavily outshooting the Rangers 14-2. Hits doubled by the Penguins 10-5. Look at that sexy passing percentage right there. Slight edge to the face-off for the Rangers 3-2. No penalties to speak of in this opening frame. Let's see if that changes in the second. 20 minutes down, 40 minutes to go. Let's jump right in to period 2 here on the VIG Lounge. Of course, if you guys are enjoying the content, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I jumped into this pretty quickly, so I apologize for the non-regular intro this time around. Wanted to try to get this in before I have some personal life appointments that I got to take care of, i.e. groceries and a counseling appointment, which I'm not afraid to admit. So, if you need the help, it's there. Go ahead and take it. Carried in now by Erik Karlsson. Karlsson trips, shoots off the pad of Shesterkin, and the rebound pops up in the air. Collected by New York. Carried out by Adam Fox. On the stick of Lafreniere. Lafreniere gets knocked off. Puck gets tipped into the Rangers zone. Regathered by Fox, and they'll start all over again. Puck deflects. And the Rangers look to clear it. Bring it back into the Penguin zone. Save by Shelovs. Tough chance in front as the Penguins were a little bit discombobulated there. Malkin sends it in. Touches Shesterkin, so he will play it. Nice hit by Brazeau. Shea across to Letang. Now up the right wing side to Mantha, who opened the scoring in this game. And there's a trivia question for who scored the first goal, or the answer to a trivia question, rather. Who scored the first goal in this season? Mantha again! Off the pad of Shesterkin. Carson Soucy to Brazinski. Now to Carey. Letang. Around his own net. Nice pass up to McGroarty, excuse me. McGroarty jostled a little bit. Does get a shot away. And another save chalked up for Shesterkin. Brunick just hasn't been able to hang on to the puck just yet. Hopefully we'll be able to see what this young man can do. Pass. And no one was able to get that. And it looks like the Rangers are going to have an easy icing call as it is touched up. Excuse me, 9:45 remaining as we randomly take a look at JT Miller, Rangers captain. Hopefully that works out for him better than his tenure in Vancouver. Puck dumped in now by Phil Tomasino. Puck knocked off the stick of McGroarty and carried in by one of the newer Rangers, Gavrikov. Vladislav Gavrikov gave it away in the neutral zone, and Rakell will send it the rest of the way after gaining the red line. Picked up now by Caleb Jones. He lets it go off the pad of Shesterkin to the right wing wall. Jones looked for a pass, but there was nobody there. Shelovs to play it. And the stretch pass worked to get it to Rust. Rust from the right wing circle. Pad saved by Shesterkin. No one there to collect the rebound for Pittsburgh. So it's carried out for New York. Nice hit by Ryan Shea. And Brian Rust into the circle. He shoots. Rebound for Rakell. It wouldn't go. 5:45 remaining. Or excuse me, 5:46 remaining as Shesterkin hangs on. Blake Lizotte looking to win this draw, but he was not successful. Letang feeds it up the right wing side to Lizotte. Lizotte tries to get it into the neutral, or get it into the Ranger zone rather, but his stick didn't cooperate with him. So newcomer Ben Kindle will do it, as there's nobody there for that pass. It's almost like a blind guy's doing those back passes, but it's either here nor there. Letang gets knocked off the puck. Beautiful defensive play by Blake Lizotte to get it to Chris Letang. Letang shoots, and Shesterkin has to pounce on that with Connor Dewar hovering around looking for his first goal of the year. Penguins are heavily out shooting the Rangers at this point in time and have 2 goals to show for it, courtesy of Anthony Mantha and Rickard Rakell. Morgan, former Seattle Kraken, dumps it in for New York. Battle for it. Rangers tried to get there first in front of the Penguins' net, but they were not successful. That's going to be another icing, though. So the Rangers get a free offensive zone drop. I'll fix the camera briefly in the intermission here. It looks like it's gone out again for one reason or another. Brian Rust carries in now for Pittsburgh. He'll shoot! Rebound! Shesterkin was able to knock that away, and Rakell had a wide open net. Rangers dump it in. Wotherspoon around the net, trying to get it up to a streaking Brian Rust. Was not able to do so. Brodzinski brings it in. And we hear the shoot call, but it doesn't mean a thing, as the buzzer has sounded and the score remains the same. Penguins lead it 2-0 after 2. Let me just briefly fix the camera here, hopefully. After our nice little plug and replug. There we go. Shots on goal 23-7 favoring the Penguins. Hits 16-11 favoring Pittsburgh. Passing percentage went down a little bit for Pittsburgh, and the Rangers have owned the faceoff dot now 7-3. Let's see if maybe we can change some things here in the third, excuse me. Pittsburgh with a 2-0 lead after 40 minutes. 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Let's carry things home here in the third, shall we? And give the Penguins a 1-0 start in the 25-26 campaign. And we're underway here in the third as the Rangers win that draw. Puck carried in by Rakell, now on his natural right side. Takes a shot, and Shesterkin holds on in the early stages. As we highlight Igor Shesterkin, I know I normally show those highlights a little more, but I'm a bit rushed, so I can't really afford to extend this for as long as I would like. But it is what it is. At least I can get this stream in, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Carried in now by Lafreniere until it's not. Does get into the Penguin zone. Now off the left side, boards to Rust. Gets it to Sidney Crosby. In his 21st season, looking for at least a point per game. And he nearly got one there. Rakell with a chance. The rebound pops up in the air, and the Rangers are able to get there first. As Artemi Panarin gets shut down. Pittsburgh has actually done a great job defensively, holding the Rangers to very few shots. And Archer Shelovs has done the rest of the work. Brian Rust now with a fancy between-the-legs pass, but it goes all the way down into the Penguin zone. And is recollected now by Chris Letang. Now to Malkin, whose line has started the scoring. Shoots, rebound from Mantha. He couldn't get it. Panarin. And there was a nice save by Archer Shelovs as Evgeny Malkin looks to let one go. The rebound's there, and Shesterkin makes the save. And we got a Let's Go Pens chance here at MSG. Penguins look to carry it in. Malkin, who's had chances tonight. He just hasn't been able to hit the back of the net just yet. And he won't on this occasion. Robbed by his fellow countryman. Trocheck. Oh, denied in front and held onto by Archer Shelovs. What a save on the Rangers' 8th shot of the game thus far. And we are highlighting Archer Shelovs, and now featuring Vincent Trocheck, Pittsburgh native. Tommy Novak wins the defensive zone draw. Gets it to McGroarty, who now finds Phil Tomasino. Lets it go. Novak on the rebound. And then post-to-post zone ability for Shesterkin pays dividends. What a hit there by Caleb Jones. Cross now to the youngster, Harrison Brunick. Gets a pass up to Crosby. Lost the puck though. Puck goes all the way around as we are under 10 minutes to go in this game. Pittsburgh still leads it 2-0 and are looking for more. Brian Rust carries in. Rust shoots, rebound is available, but the Rangers seem to get there first. Always off the pad of Shesterkin. He kicks it to a place where the Penguins can't get it, and the Rangers are able to take control and get it into the Penguin zone. They just can't seem to do anything with it. Shesterkin has certainly done his part for New York, but they're just not showing up right now. Shot by, just off the post on the rebound that was generated off the initial shot by Parker Wotherspoon. Connor Dewar up the left wing side now to recent Penguins draftee Ben Kindle. He lost the puck though. Braden Schneider to Trocheck. Kindle. Nice pass to Erik Karlsson. Right wing side now to Connor Dewar. Dewar. Shoots! Bad save by Shesterkin again. Now the second line is out here. Ryan Shea on his offside. Nice hit. Gets it to Letang. Now to Brazeau. Justin Brazeau with a shot and another save by Shesterkin, excuse me. As we get a look at Mike Sullivan coaching the New York Rangers. Looking for a fresh start. As is Dan Muse for that point, because he was a former Rangers assistant. So it's funny how the world works sometimes. Carried in now by the Rangers captain, JT Miller. Lafreniere with a chance. Shelov with a great save. And the Penguins look to get it out. Here comes the big guy, Justin Brazeau, as the second line looks to continue their strong play this evening. Nothing to show for it there aside from a Penguins shot where they're up to 39 now. Oh, frustrating clapper of a chance there, but it went wide for New York, and that just looks like how it's been all game, basically. Tried the empty netter, couldn't do it. Erik Karlsson stays with the Rangers player defensively. Now off the right wing side, Rakell looking for the empty net. He does not miss. 67th heaven. Rickard Rakell with his second goal of the night. It's 3-0. And the Penguins are mere seconds away, 38.2 seconds to be exact, from having their first win of the 25-26 campaign. Starting 1-0, nice defensive play by Erik Karlsson. Rust will dump it in. And it's collected now along the wall for Rakell, who looks for the hat trick, but Shesterkin says no. Out now to the blue line for Karlsson. Karlsson lets it go. Bad save for Shesterkin. Puck sent all the way down. Collected by Wotherspoon. And that is it. The Pittsburgh Penguins come in to the world's most famous arena, put up a 3-0 shutout, and have their first win of the year, courtesy of Anthony Mantha and a pair of goals by Rickard Rakell. Let's take one last look at the stats before we wrap things up, shall we? Love that hack and whack goal. Pittsburgh goes shoot the Rangers 41-12. Hits 32-15, favoring Pittsburgh as well. Face-offs doubled up by the Rangers 10-5, but it does not matter. Not a single penalty in this entire game between these Metro Division rivals. I thought there was going to be at least one, but that doesn't matter. There's a shot of Rakell's empty net goal. What matters most is the team that nobody thought was going to win this year already has their first win of the season as the Penguins beat the Rangers 3-0 here on the VIG Lounge. Thank you all for tuning in to this episode of the VIG Lounge. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. Until next time, I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a terrific Tuesday, everybody, and happy opening night of the 25-26 NHL regular season.